Benvindo guys, welcome to number 1 Air Force Base, Sintra, the home of the last operational de Havilland Canada chipmunks in the world and the Portuguese Air Force Museum. So we at Aviação TV, we said we were going to be here to give you an overview of the open day and record some flying action. So we've been really lucky. We've had tours of chipmunks, we've recorded some flying from the chipmunks as well. First time I've ever seen the Portuguese Air Force operational chipmunk, so I'm very happy because it's the first aircraft that I ever flew in on a flying lesson. So great to see them still in service in Portugal after 62 years I think we're on. So what we'll do guys, we're going to get an overview of the museum. We'll bring that shortly. We've got the F-16s, we're expecting to see a couple of them at 3 o'clock. Fingers crossed. Obviously the weather's been a little bit tricky across Portugal today. However, it's unexpectedly hotter than I've got an umbrella and a coat here, which I haven't needed so far. So I hope everyone enjoys the video. We're going to make a couple of features. We're going to do a feature on the chipmunks and we'll do a standalone video with an overview of today, guys. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm about to queue up to go and sit in an Alpha Jet because I've never been inside an Alpha Jet before. And I'll speak to you all soon, guys. Have a great afternoon. Okay guys, so we're going to give you an overview of the aircraft that are here on display at the Air Force Museum. So these are outdoor displays. We'll start with the Casa 212 Aviocar. So 24 were operated by Portugal between 1974 and 2010. Designed by Casa of Spain. Quite a popular aircraft. A lot of people that I speak to that have served in the Portuguese Air Force talk about this aircraft quite fondly. A lot of people did their first ever flights on this, so great to see one here. Okay guys, next aircraft is the Dassault Brigadonia Alpha Jet A. Portugal was supplied by 50 aircraft, Luftwaffe aircraft from Germany. Operate between 1993 and 2018. An aircraft popularly known for being a Portugal display team, and we have an example of her here. So this is the A model, and 50 were supplied from Germany. As I think it was like a thank you for Beja being gifted to the German Air Force. So yeah, shame they're gone. At least I love the Alpha Jets, guys. But yeah, 50 operated by Portugal, and sadly missed. But great that we have two different colour schemes on display here at Sintra. Okay guys, next up, Lockheed P2V-5 Neptune, operated by Portugal between 1960 and 1977. Designed by Lockheed, used in many air forces across the world, still in use as a firefighting aircraft even to this day I believe. And 12 operated by Portuguese Air Force. And great to see one, guys. We don't have an RAF example preserved, so I'm very glad the Portuguese Air Force have preserved one. Okay, and we will go on to her successor, so P3B Orion. This particular aircraft still in service with Portugal today as the C model. However, these were ex-Royal Australian Air Force B models supplied to Portugal. So yeah, and obviously we've had some news this week that we're going to be acquiring some more from Germany. So an aircraft type in Portugal we're going to see for very long time to come, I believe. Okay guys, next up we have the Northrop T-38A Talon. 12 were operated by Portugal between 1977 and 1994. So supplied from the USA and based on the N156. That also led to the development of the F5 also. And this is an aircraft still in frontline service across the world. I know the US Air Force still use them. Yeah, so great to see one on display in Portugal. I'm not a big fan of white aircraft, I won't lie, guys, but it is a T-38. But yeah, so not been used for Portugal for quite a long time, but great to see one preserved here at Sintra. So next up, guys, Cessna T-37C. In the colours of Azuis de Portugal display team. So this is the aircraft that was used before the Alpha Jets. 30 examples were operated by Portugal between 1961 and 1992. An American designed aircraft. But she's looking absolutely immaculate. She looks like she just come off the production line, but yeah, 30 years retired but looking great. And last in our list of external aircraft, guys, the Lockheed T-33A Shooting Star. 28 examples were operated by Portugal between 1952 and 1991, based on the P-80, the US Air Force first operational jet, and only retired in 2017, so 70-year career. But this particular one retired in 1991 on another aircraft looking immaculate in this Portuguese sunshine, so great to see again. Okay guys, so this is us bidding farewell from a very, very warm Sintra. We brought raincoats, we brought umbrellas, and we didn't need them at all. Been a great day. Awesome to see the F-16s and frontline operational chipmunks, the very last in the world. So that's definitely something off my tick box. I've wanted to see them for a long time. So big thank you to the Air Force for having us today. Big thank you to the museum. They're fantastic as always, and I'm going to go to bed now because I've got, where am I going tomorrow? Montijo tomorrow, so we'll get some great footage for you again, and we will see you soon, guys. So, bonne soirée, seja.